I can't. Hey, what's going on? Can y'all hear me okay? Good evening, good evening. What's up, Mike? Uh text me the info, Mike. That story had you mad, Rudy. Marquita, girl, that's you. Girl, where that cat at? Bring the cat on to the house, goddamn it. Ella, hey, both thing. Hey, Miss Rosa, Miss Davis. SJ. Say it ain't so. Yeah, it will release on Patreon only. I got a little tired because I got a lot of work to do with the y'all see my room is a little mess, and I'm trying to keep everything focused. Got shit going on. This is my bedroom. I'm not a nasty Negro. I'm just packing and moving shit around and stuff, so that type of stuff. Your boy color coordinated too. Look at the color pattern. Don't trip. The story was crazy. Hey, Nat. Oh man. Okay, Mike. It is masculine as hell. Thank you so kindly. Olive green, orange. You know what I'm saying? Got the little red light bulb always going. I can't sleep without it. Ghosts will get me. And I got the shotgun in the back. Home defense, baby. Put one in your ass. Don't come in with the fuck shit now while I'm asleep. Knock on that door. Call that phone first. But check it out, everybody. Check it out. I am the wild one. What it is? You worried about the ghosts? Hell yeah, I'm worried about them ghosts. I'm too spiritual. Shit be clacking in my house. Joya. Everybody, so you know every story I give you guys, it's a training, it's a teaching. Yeah, I'm hyped up. I just had one of them sugar-free energy drinks because I'm busy. Outside, inside, like a little motherfucking gerbil around this bitch. But you know, every story I give you guys is a training, a teaching. Now I like to ask questions during after my story, and I want y'all to ask questions. How many agents lived in your neighborhood if you grew up in the hood? Not y'all privileged people who had the agents around y'all all the time. You lived in the poor neighborhood, the project, the hood. Even if they lived in the houses across the street from the project, but it's still the hood, still same zone. How many of y'all had agents? You didn't see too many of them back in the day, right? You had one or two. And them agents will always employ black kids of young black men to work for them. They never did women. Only the young black men, young black boys. Even when you go to the stores up here in the Asian neighborhoods in the hood, they have the drunken wino up there working for them. Let me tell you something, people, and I can talk. This is so for y'all. I didn't release this on YouTube because I know it would have been a little more racist. And then again, last thing I need is another separate community fucking with me. But let me hit you with something. Why? Think to yourself. Why would a homeless man want to work, sweep up the floor in front of a gas station, an Asian store, work for a beer and a pack of cigarettes and a honey bun or a plate of food? Why is that black bomb homeless man security for that store? Will snitch out anybody. What if I tell you those people are not black people? Those people are them people relatives that's dead, that they done put in them bombs in drunkards' body to protect that store, to sleep out there. People, y'all don't get this shit deeper than anything you can imagine. See, I'm here to tell y'all to think wisely. I seen this type of body transfer shit. Everybody say, oh, soul transfers ain't real. That shit ain't real. Every movie that ever said was real. The Golden Child. They were trying to transfer a demon into the little golden boy. Think about the video game Diablo. Only 2 types of people can get soul transferred. I'm sorry, women. Y'all ain't one of them. Ooh, bet you didn't know that shit. Y'all could get possessed, but your soul transfer can't transfer into another woman. That's why the only thing to transfer souls, you need a male-dominated energy. So you could get either old, weak men or young kids can have a full-fledged soul transfer. Why do you think Japan, Asia, all them people saying, black men, come over here? You think they want a big black dick? Or do you think they looking to put their male counterpart into a black soul to get the genetics, but without the goddamn black mind? See, y'all ain't ready for my type of shit, people. Y'all ain't ready to see how I think, but I'm just trying to help you out. I'm finna look at some of these comments. I got y'all. Let me look at some of these comments. They want both. Hey, me, I ain't going no motherfucking well. I don't believe in. So let me tell you something. Y'all gonna laugh when I say some shit like this, but I'm dead ass. Listen, if you ain't got the vaccination that I done got, you ain't ate the food I done ate, you ain't doing the shit I done did, you done grow up eating the same lollipops, flips with the lead paint in the house and drinking the same school cafeteria lunches and juices, that means your body has taken a different toll. You got different bacteria, different diseases, different shit. Over here, our body know how to fight off our body's diseases and energies. The antibiotics that they create over here for us work for us. I'm not going to Asia to fuck nobody and getting a disease from an Asian motherfucker. My body may not know how to fight off the Asian illness. I bet y'all say, Baron, that's kind of goddamn racist and bigoted. I'm safe. I know how to go down to the Central Clinic and get me a motherfucking antibiotic. If I get some shit, get me a shot in my ass of an American antibiotic. You go over there and take an Asian antibiotic or a Brazilian antibiotic or a Taiwanese antibiotic, yes, get your whole damn immune system burn the fuck out. Them people eat bats and shit. I seen it on the Discovery Channel, the Food Channel. They shot a bat out the tree with a boom, a little stick. Washed him off in the water, poured some coconut milk in a pot and boiled him and ate him. Just you got me fucked up. Nah, you think I'm gonna go there and put dick in something like shit, y'all got me fucked up. See, listen, I can't put this on YouTube. I can talk shit because this is like a little comedy skit, but I couldn't put that story on YouTube because somebody will be like, oh, he's racist. I'm not racist. I'm just motherfucking real. What happened to grandma after the lady got shot? Who gonna tell on grandmama? Man, they cleaned that shit up like it wasn't nobody business. They carted that bitch back in the house and she didn't even tell. They carted Miss Wang motherfucking ass back in the house. Miss Wang went to the ORMC hospital. Grandma ain't fuck with her no more. But all them people that were being puppeteered by Miss Wang, her spirit almost left her body. So she couldn't control all those people in the hood. People that had, I'm like 9 years old. It had to be about 8 people that was in their yard watching the shot. Because when the shot rang out, bah, everybody come outside. So when Miss Wang grabbed her stomach and, fell back and her feet was like sideways, and then retarded Terry come running his ass up there, he dropped, boom. So we looking around, me and my sister like, oh shit, grandma in trouble, bitch. I said, so I told myself, okay, I'm gonna take the charge. I'm a minor, so in my mind, our family savages, we train, the younger cats in the gang. I'm gonna go up there and get the pistol out of grandma's hand and say I did it. I'm 9, 10 years old. I'm a juvenile, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know no better. I go to juvie and get out by the time I'm, 18 or some shit. I don't know no better. See, we train like this shit here. They tell my black people don't stick together. Bitch, we gonna stick together. And I ain't gonna let nothing happen to grandmama. I was raised like that. Listen, my woman, I'm taking that charge. My mama, I'm taking that charge. My auntie, I'm taking that charge. My sister, I'm taking that charge. My sister knew the females in my family ain't finna go to the penitentiary if I can help it. And I was young at that time, so we had been trained. So I was gonna grab the pistol and let the police know, hey, I did it. I was scared and played dumb and young. Go to juvenile 9, 10 years, get out. I'm a full adult. Shit ain't even on my charges. I mean, on my adult record. Y'all better realize this spiritual thing is a great life for me. But yeah, after the neighborhood community drug Miss Wayne back into the house and shit like that, everybody else started waking up. But when they started waking up, they wasn't so. They was kind of loopy. They was out of their mind for a little bit, but then they just adjusted back to their life. Even retarded Terry motherfucking ass, still was Miss Wayne's houseboy. It was still Miss Wayne's houseboy, but I don't know if she put the soul back in, because you got to be strong to puppeteer soul. Let me look at some of these comments. I'm not doing nothing to get my family in jail. Marquita laughing. Slim Clark, what it is, pimping? Ain't that the truth? Everybody want black women eggs. Yeah, boy. So y'all, I'm just saying how it went in my neighborhood. Y'all ask some questions. Who heard the video? Ask some questions, man. Y'all gotta be asking questions. I know I'm entertaining, but I tell these stories for this Southern folk magic, this teaching. I'm telling y'all what to look for. Now, I ain't saying all Asians in your community bad. I ain't saying all Asians in the hood is bad, people. Trust me. It's been some good Asians. But when you see two of them old ass Asians and they ain't got no kids and they being nice to other kids, and watch how they be nice to the black boys. They don't give a fuck about them girl. Them old Asian couple, they'll fuck and wave your ass off like it ain't shit if you're a girl. But let a strong back black boy come around. They'll pay him to clean the yard, pluck the weeds. They'll let him call him mama son and shit. They'll sit up there and educate him on the flowers and the garden beds and shit, because they be prepping that boy to take his body, to take his soul. They did it to me. The lady touched the 33rd vertebrae of my neck with her finger like this. And she pressed it, because I'm a short little nigga, 6, 7 years old. And she pressing the shit hard. And I'm like, and it was so hard. So she had put that energy in there. And I had the worst crook in my neck, right? Then my cousin Rob, he did the stay over, and nobody liked Robert was bad, man. Nobody liked Robert. His mama didn't even like his ass. What's up? What's up, Lily Rose, Mr. Beyond Phases? So when Rob, I told cuz my neck killing me, man. I'm hurting. So he come over there and he like, I got you, cuz. So he massaging my neck. That bitch wake up the next day, he bent up. So me and my sister, we was like, we watch these karate movies, why is that the light turn? Okay. So we watch the karate movies, where they get behind a bitch head and they do like this, and then we going like, okay, we going 1, 2, 3, and straighten him up. So he was down with the program, right? Hey, Nat, I don't know how she kept up with him. I just know that she was the ringleader. Rob is in therapy talking about y'all right now. He probably is. So we came around the bitch, so we done got him, and we said, hey, we gonna motherfucking snap his neck, to fix him. We weren't trying to kill him, but in the movies it worked, because they would sit up there and they'll 1, 2, 3, they snap the bitch neck, and then he be like, oh man, I feel so much better. So in our mind, it was gonna go like that. Man, my sister grabbed him. 1, 2, 3. She said, Mwink! That motherfucker jumped off his feet, and fell straight down on his knees and his face and laid out. So we were like, oh shit. I'm like, sister, you done killed the man. And she like, I ain't killing him. I said, he ain't fucking moving. She like, well, Well, he killed himself. And I looked at my sister. Now, she was a dreamers and doers, honor roll student, a poem writer. She was intelligent as fuck. So she was like, I ain't do it. He killed himself. I said, yeah. I said, yup, yup, yup. I said, I said, Robert always getting in trouble. Yeah, he killed himself. I said, he probably broke his own fucking neck. I said, he was doing that shit like this and shit, like in the movie. So we concocted a story. Robert broke his own fucking neck, y'all. So we said, so we like, let's leave him here. We'll leave him here, sit for a while. And so she took her notepad and her pencil out of her backpack and she handed it to him like on the ground next to him. So we ran to the back of the projects and went to the candle lady and had a little pig feet. I don't eat pig feet. I think it's disgusting. But I had a pickled sausage. It was in the same pig feet juice, that pink red shit. So I had a pickled sausage and a boiled pickled egg and a Faygo soda in a flip. So we sat right there for an hour, making sure we concoct the story of how we think Robert broke his own neck. We wasn't gonna let him know we was with him. That my sister, the one that snapped his ass up, and that's my sister. I'm gonna ride with my sister. Well, she say I'm riding with her. Yeah, he broke his neck. The bitch, he was talking about he didn't want to live. I was gonna sell that motherfucking story that he went behind that building and broke his own fucking neck because he was bad like that. Nobody liked him, so he didn't want to live no more. I had that energy all packed down, y'all. So, so we go back around there. We done rub dirt on our face like we've been playing. We ran around the green tank to get sweat on us. We even put dirt on our clothes and shit. We was like, we ain't had shit to do with Robert. We was over there. Man, we got around that building. That nigga was gone. We looked at him. That bitch was at the basketball court with a crooked neck. Whoop. That bitch was out there chop siding with bitches. All right, he cool. Accident averted. Y'all don't see. Listen, I had a shitty childhood. I got treated bad by the adults around me, but as a kid, I wouldn't change my childhood for nothing. I had a great childhood, y'all. yeah, we premeditated this shit. So yeah. After that shit, there. So Robert was doing karate and shit. So what that says to you guys about the story, I would love to talk about Robert and shit. But what that says about the story is that Asian man had got inside Robert. He took it from me, and it went inside my cousin Rob. So, and Rob was always bad, so he just tapped into the whole reflexes karate shit. So Robert was like fighting me in the kitchen and shit. So I got the broom behind the refrigerator and I'm whacking his ass. Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to get him. And the bitch like whoop, whop, all around the motherfucking broomstick and shit like whop. I mean, I went down on his ass and he rolled the bitch around like this and got his hand in my face and punched me in the head like a real kung fu nigga. I say, this bitch. So thank God my auntie walked in. Boy, stop that shit. And she stopped him. But he was fucking me up, and that bitch, he was whop, flipping, whop. Threw me to the wall and shit. He was good. I ain't no karate. He was good. So Asian nigga was in it. So me and my sister, we said, we gonna test this bitch. And I was a fat kid. So I knew how to bell hug. I don't know how to wrestle or fight or anything at this time. I'm just like 11, 12. Nigga, I ain't got no power. I ain't got no muscle structure. I'm just a little fat ass kid that likes sweets. So I hid behind the stairs and I say, I'm going to get that motherfucker when he, I'm going to run him. And my sister was like, I'm going to chop him in the neck. So she had her little hand like this the whole time. About 10 minutes, she waiting just. She hiding behind the stairs and I'm hiding on the other side. So when he come up, I'm going, and make sure I get him and so he can have a neck exposed. And she gonna come and hit his ass like. I went out there to grab that boy. That boy did some shit and flipped me, and I ran I forget the damn neighbor. I want to say Pam. I forget the lady, the big lady name. I rolled over and I'm stumbling. And my sister had that little hand that she had ready to chop his ass. That bitch caught it like this, like a scissor. Only thing I said, Grandma Robert caught King hand with scissors, with a scissor chop. Grandma heard. Oh my God, nobody liked it, Rob. Grandma, she didn't hear shit. She didn't say a scissor hand chop. She just said, that fucking boy playing with them scissors, that no good motherfucker always fucking up. She like, I told her don't bring that dummy around here with his dumb shit. She say, I'm finna fuck him up. And when Grandma came out that door, the fuck Robert up with that belt, that bitch hand was still like this. And he was like, I guess he was trying to catch the belt. But that martial arts shit wasn't shit for Grandma, and the way she was flinging that belt at his ass. She said, don't come to my house playing with fucking scissors, threatening your goddamn cousin them with scissors. I can't wait till your mama come get your stupid ass with your dumb ass. She hated Robert. I don't know. Everybody hated that man. I don't know why. He was just fucking retarded, I guess. I don't know. So me and my sister looked back like, damn. He like, she fucked them up, dog. We looking like, she was like, yeah, fuck them up. So we back there doing dances and shit. And she made him go lay down until his mama came and got us. So we tapping on the window and shit. He'll look out the window and I was like, you supposed to be laying down. So he'll, yeah, we had fun fucking with Robert. He hate us now, probably. Y'all don't get it, man. I had a good childhood. But let me get it out, y'all. I don't get to think about these memories too much. I don't get to think about these memories too much, y'all. I got a lot of shit going on, so this Thursday is the time I get to think and talk. Well, why is that light keep coming on? So yeah. So now back to the story. So, Grandma go and get Miss Wayne. My cousin Rob, we thought he was dead, but he had went in a coma. Oh, excuse me. He had went in the coma. I guess sheer excitement and Grandma putting her energy on that belt, whooping his ass and shit. So he went in the coma. So she go get Miss Wayne because Miss Wayne was a spiritual healer. Told Miss Wayne did what she did, woke Robert up, told him to bring Robert, and then she explained to Grandma what she was doing, putting body. So Grandma had to get the energy off of Robert. That's when she started dealing with Miss Leon them. I don't know their name, so the Asian people name may change. I'm not an Asianologist, so I don't keep up with the different fucking chins and chains and wangs. I don't give a fuck, really. It's the story purpose of it all. That's when they got involved, and they was gonna exorcise the demon out of Cub, and but Miss Wayne took it back with the left hand. Now, retarded Terry had started getting smart. For a boy that was mute and weird, he just had a nice body on him, nice build. And she used to teach him Tai Chi and shit in the yard, and used to have him sit down on the porch like she used to do with her husband. A whole 18-year-old black boy, buffed up. I don't know if he was fucking him, but he was damn sure touching her on the small of her back, helping her up the stairs. You grab her one hand and he put his hand on the small of her back, close to the ass. Now, I'm a man. I'm a gentleman. If you walk in a door in front of me and I'm with you, I'm still a gentleman, chivalrous as fuck, right? I'm gonna make sure you step up on the step. I'm gonna grab your hand. I'm going to touch your back and make sure I support you. I'm not going to give you a full press or stroke your shit like this, I'm gonna make sure you know that my hand back there. So in case you lose your balance and fall, I got you for support. This is how the gentlemen do things, man. This nigga had his hand on her back. The shirt was going in on the curve of the bitch back. Like he had it right above the ass in the back, the little dip right there, the little hot dip, the arch. I love that dip. He had it right there. And he ushered that bitch on up, went in the house with her. So I say, I'm telling grandma. Yep. Grandma found out that spirit, that lady put that spirit in that boy. She was gonna prime that boy up to when he was fucking age. And I'm pretty sure she was gonna be fucking him too. Yep. Thank you, Grill. I ain't got on my glasses. Thank you, Grim Reaper. That's what we call it, bullying your family. Yeah, Ella, we bully everybody. I got bullied. When I dip, you dip, we dip. I love it. I love it. Let him get the old puss. Hey, I stopped him from fucking that old bit. But yeah, so he came back and shit like that. He came back. Everything. Grandma went up there and grandma exercised, and then they got involved with the other people at the other store, the other agents, because the other agents, they weren't with that shit. They really was telling. Now I heard this with my own eyes when they was in the house exercising, trying to get Mr. Wang's spirit out of retarded Terry. They was saying that, you know, Asian souls don't belong in black bodies. That's why I say this shit became kind of racial to me, you know, for what I understood then and for what I really understand now. I know this was a race thing. And they was telling Miss Wang, you know, when they was in they all white with the spiritualist looking shit on, with the red beads and the red sash and the red fuzzy shoes and shit, like Eskimo boots, with everybody painted white. Even the man had red lipstick on his mouth. So it was red and white affair. I don't know. I'm not an Asian. Don't do Asian magic. If there's an Asian out there that can't get offended by this and that y'all could tell me what the fuck ceremony they were doing or why they dressed like that, I would love it in the comments. But otherwise, get off this page if you're in your fucking feelings. We having fun. So, you know, they said, damn, I just saw a spirit walk right past me, just says shit. So they was saying in the house of grandma and shit, and Miss Wayne, excuse me for y'all know I get top when I tell the story. That Asian spirit don't belong inside black men. Like, they don't want to see it, get it out. You know, like, find a young Asian person to put it in. This is why a lot of Asians don't have children, you know, because they was like, they know how to put the souls of the dead back into, you know, a human body. But in his words, the couple's word, black people's souls or energy field resonate very strongly with Asian, more so than white people and Hispanics. They resonate quite more. And that put me in the mind, telling the story put me in the mind of how Japan and Asia asking for our black men and how the white men are asking for our black sisters. You know what I'm saying? Our soul, we just like the absorption people. Our energy is so rare and pure that, you know, all of the denominations want us. And growing up, it was shown because I heard the two Asian witch doctors talk about this shit. But they couldn't get that, whatever magic they did, Miss Wang did, they couldn't get that spell, they couldn't get that exorcist spirit out of retarded Terry. But when grandma shot that bitch, it came down. She couldn't puppeteer their ass. All of them dropped. So you gotta think. So I'm gonna have you guys think. I want you guys to do something. Think. Out of why do we have so much respect for Asian women? The old ones, not the young ones. The young ones, they pretty rude and shit. But why do we have so much respect for Asian women? We call them mama son, papa son. We see them and we think they just the holistic healers of the world. We'll buy some shit from an Asian food market, some shit, that tastes like pure D ass, and they could say it's good for us. We don't know if that shit really good for us. Oh, this is cow dung mixed with slippery elm. It's good for the liver. Do we really know that shit? If we just telling them something. Or here we go. Y'all know me. I got the rabbit hole conspiracy theories type shit. Are they giving us this Asian dynamic apothecary herbs and shit to make our body more acceptable to their spiritual energy transfer exchange? Did I say that right, y'all? I'm finna look at the comments. Are y'all thinking like I'm thinking, or just me? Oh, I just think like this, right? Chala SU. I don't know how we could prevent it from happening. I'm not saying boycott Asian food and Asian cuisine, because hell, I love a good ramen noodle, the rice noodle. I love a good ramen. I like Ichigo ramen, how they make the bitch with the egg and the little green leaves and how they prepare the bitch. I'm a Leo. I like the color of my eyes. I like the food to have color to the bitch, right? So I like that shit. I don't know. I know I ordered some toothpaste offline, G9 to whiten my teeth because I already got nice teeth, but I want the bitches to be whiter. Then I say this shit come from Asia. It's all in Asia. I ordered some little, some little oils and shit I want to take to boost my immune system and shit. The shit got Asian writing on it. So everything is turned into Asian. We've been taking these Asian supplements and everything like that. And then they say, hey, black man, come to our country and fuck on our women for 70 grand. You get over there, you don't even know your whole family. Total coagulation. If like Jordan Peele shit, total coagulation through synchronicity of food, supplements, and herbs and shit. We trust them more so than we trust our normal doctor. They can tell us everything and we take it. Again, if they have the that I know for a fact growing up, if they have the end on how to do a soul transfer, they have the knowledge, the energy to do a soul transfer. Who's to say that they not prepping our bodies to do it? Because they really don't give a shit about women. They ain't got no women herbs other than y'all liver and y'all skin, y'all beauty. The Asians dominate the market when it comes to the beauty for black women and shit like that. But when it comes to black men, they want our prostate good, they want our liver good, they want our lungs good. They got a lot of athletic energy shit that go with us. The women just take it by default because if it worked for the man, it'll work for the woman. Have y'all thought about this shit? See, I think about shit like this. I'm gonna look at these comments. Thank you, Slim Clark. Okay. I seen something when you was talking. You seeing visions in my now this in my room. My ex has an Asian coworker who always give him gifts and keep begging him to take over his business because her husband died. Mimo, Mimo Lottie, get that money, honey. Some stuff is sex specific. There you go, Celestial Herb Goddess. You see it, Rubble. What you say? Never have thought of this. Okay, I think about all of it. Tay Ben, my boy Tyke, you know it all day. I have thought about that and find it to be so because the male's body breaks down faster before the female. Exactly. Exactly. They want to keep the man strong. I'm telling you how it works. See, I think about it. I limit all my supplements on this whole Asian thing. This shit got to be American made. I mean, 100%. And I'm not finna take all these Asian roots and shit. I'm sorry. Not saying Asian people are bad. I ain't got nothing against not one Asian person. I love a good old fashioned karate movie, and I love talking to an Asian person. I ain't got no ill will towards them. But I do think just like some Asians look at us as gangster savages, it's nothing wrong with looking at us from what we see on TV or what they think potential. Every race can look at everybody, but 100%, I think about how we trust the Asian apothecaries more so than we trust our own doctors. And they got it set up like that. You telling me, damn, what's my whole house vibrating, y'all? I promise on God. That's why I did that jump. My chair feel like somebody shook it the bit just now. And I feel like my whole house vibrating. The fuck them long? You leave me there alone. I'm just talking. If y'all don't think what I talk about is real, people, y'all out y'all damn mind. I just tell it to you in a comedial way. But I'm giving y'all something to think about here. You'll never see nothing come out for women's reproductive health, but you'll see a lot of shit come out with black men's and males' reproductive health. Do your research. Women get a lot of Asian beauty secrets. Men get a lot of Asian sexual reproductive secrets. Am I a conspiracy theory? Or am I just having fun picking at Asians? But I'm telling you from what my story said, that lady transferred her husband's soul into that retarded ass Terry. He got smarter to the point he was speaking some form of Asian language with her. Terry was dumb. That's cherry brain, they call him. Fuck, he learned Cantonese out of nowhere. Ramona Davis say, I have a black gin. Huh? I research holistic stuff, period, because everything ain't in one place. Like hereditary. You right. Can mixed people be tied to the spirit world? Y'all more tied to the spirit world than anybody. But y'all see, so let me get on something. I got two biracial kids. We call them mixed in the South. We don't say biracial. We call it what it is. I got two mixed chilling. Matthew and Raziel, Zelos, I call it. When somebody has a strong mixture of black and white, Asian and black, white and Asian, you put the whole Dalmatian puzzle together. When people are mixed and they try to do more spiritual Asiatic, more spiritual stuff, it kind of confuses them more so than anything. Because you got to understand their lineage could be leaning towards Celtic magic, Eurocentric, European, and then you mixing it with the indigenous energy. You got to choose. So when you guys choose the indigenous side, you guys get in conflict and get scared. So you got to tell that Euro side, hey, calm down, because they're fighting for dominance. That's anything. But yeah, y'all got it bad. But this crazy thing about it, y'all tend to be able to be the better healers of us all versus a direct black person. We're going to heal direct black indigenous energy. You guys can jump from side to side healing all, but the problem is you guys can't focus on one. And then when you do get to the point where you can focus on one, you guys are bad mofos. But then again, it's always that self-doubt because you always have each ancestor, each lineage trying to get to the top. Is this magic better than this one? And then, and I'm just being 100% honest, and I don't care how you take this, my mixed breed people. You guys have this thing that you guys have this self-doubt that you wasn't good enough for one side. One side ain't accepting me, the other side ain't accepting me. I got racist people on both sides of the family. My great-great-grandma was racist and she'd be turning over in her grave if she seen me. But yet you finna sit up here and try to do a prosperity spell for somebody else, and that's of an indigenous nation, that racist son of a skunk that's in your family lineage. gonna come up and say, not here. That still reside in you. So you have to be very direct in your conviction that this is what you're gonna do, and you got to do it without doubt. This what make y'all fail a little bit, or make y'all get strange and struggle. That's how I see it. So Tay Ben, if you 50-50 white and black, you better choose what side, and you demand your ancestors to work for you. You don't ask. I don't know why we asking all humble. They living through us. We the fucking head honchos. Y'all, if y'all listen to my video, y'all will understand. I'm biracial. I just tried some shit, man. It's been black as an ace of spades. Am I he biracial? No. Caribbeanos. Hey, boy. Man, y'all leave me alone, man. I just like for y'all to have fun. Man, Davis couldn't even say that. You still gonna do the lucid dream edition? Yeah, I'm gonna record lucid dreams. I promise you. I got it wrote down. I got my book in now. I got it wrote down in my book, my idea book for True Spook. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what went on in my life. Y'all could choose to believe it, or y'all can say this shit is fantasy. Y'all can say, oh boy, capping. But if I'm lying, capping, whatever the new word for it, or if y'all feel it's real, y'all learn from these stories. I'm doing what my grandma did to me, told me stories about how they did in the old days and passed it down. This is how we learn. We laugh, we joke, we drink, we have fun. It's a party to hear the stories. My kids, everything they know. Like my son, I'm finna be here go another story. So my son, he was always very pressed growing up as a kid. He ironed his clothes, laid his shit out. He was immaculate, Aquarius boy. So that's why I love Aquarius people, because they 7 days ahead of a lot of fucking people, whether you know it or not. They know how to plan. Granted, they shit always they lose their marbles when it get to the last day, but they can plan 7 days. So my son used to have his clothes ironed, laid out 7 days in advance. So I was telling him the story that my great grandpa Mayo told me, and Grandpa Mayo, he always wore a 3-piece suit everywhere. So that's why when I started working on my other channel, The Baron, before I quit my job and shit, I used to get on there with a matching shirt, ties, hats, and everything, groomed proper. So Grandpa Mayo said, he told me the story about how this young man went to see the devil. And he just went down there to see. If y'all heard this story, I don't know. This is what Grandpa Mayo told me. So he said this young man, he went to see the devil. Everybody was telling him he was a slickster, he was a cheat, he was a gambler, a gangster, a thug. But he would always make sure his clothes was prepped and clean when he was a young boy. Now, this is back in the slavery days and shit. So he said everybody would tell that boy he was shit. He was a cheater, slickster, womanizer, all that shit. He was just no fucking good to the world. But every day he would get up, he would work in the field, and at 6 o'clock, when they got through working in the field, Grandpa Mayo say he would dress. He would dress real good. He would go down to the local pub or bar. He'd be dressed. He'd walk over there to a woman's house. He would dress. He would go to the corner market, to the store. He would dress. He would just dress up and be spit shine clean. So one day, Grandpa Mayo said, somebody told him, hey, could you go down there to that crossroad? I need you to go bring somebody back. And Grandpa Mayo he said, okay, cool. So he went down, he got on his best clothes, because he said he was going to meet somebody new, and he always wanted to make a first impression. Remember this. So he said Grandpa Mayo said he got fresh and clean. He shined up his shoe. So he made sure he walked on like slow, and he left an hour early because he didn't want nothing. When he met that person, he wanted to be immaculate. Say right before he walked out there to the crossroad to meet the devil. So what he said, he put on his jacket because it made sure he didn't sweat. So he put on his shirt, buttoned it up, put on the jacket because he carried it in his hand, so he didn't want to get sweat. First impression, he took a washcloth with him and he washed himself, got the sweat, and he groomed himself right before he got there. So say when he got to the crossroad and he met the devil, he was so spit shine clean. The devil told him, I'm not waiting for you. You need to go on about your business. And he was like, well, I was sent here to bring you back. He said, no, I don't know you. Get away from me. Get the hell out of here. And the devil shoot him off. So he said, okay, maybe it's a different crossroad. So he kept walking to the next crossroad. So he said he walked to the next crossroad. He didn't see nobody. He waited there for an hour. He came back. When he came back, again, he took off his clothes and he started approaching the devil. The person at the crossroads where he didn't know was the devil at the time. So again, he wanted to make a first impression. He took the clothes that he took off after he passed the devil. He put it back on, button up, shirt, wiped the sweat off his brow. He said, hey, I didn't see anybody at the next crossroad, and if I go further, I'm going into the next town. So he said, is it possible for me to just bring you back? Maybe you are waiting on me. The devil, damn it, it ain't you. You too clean. You too preppy. You got your shit together. I'm waiting on somebody to steal something, to get their soda, to cut a deal. You evidently, you don't need a goddamn thing. You get your ass, devil, shoot him off. Ran him off. So he said, okay, suit yourself, headed back to town. So he undressed, put his shit on. He said, well, I'm going to go to the local bar, pub. I've been walking. I'm going to get me something to drink, get me a shot. Grandpa Mayo say, again, he stopped in front of the pub door, put on his shirt and tie, put on his jacket. He looking good, wiped himself. He walking there. Everybody turn around and look at him. And he like, hey, everybody, what's going on? So everybody in this bar, in this town in Moultrie, Georgia, thought that this dude had, that he had been offered up as a gift to the devil. But because he was so clean and pressed and sharp, the devil didn't even want him because the devil thought that he had his shit together. The devil only, and Grandpa Mayo made that story, the devil only come to get people who ain't got their shit together. So if you look the part and you always looking sharp, the devil will never fuck with you. Translation, this is how we were taught to dress good. Translation, if you look like somebody important, the bullshit won't come your way. You can get through anything. You can manner any storm. This is why I like to be dressed, prepped, and groomed. Grandpa Mayo told me that story. I always do that. I put that same energy into my son. He's always dressed. Send me pictures. He know the importance of color coordination, dressing, and looking good. Even when he ain't got no money, he still look like he got it. He doing good. People, these stories I tell is passed down through generation. Now, that just was another. Whether y'all get it or not, I don't care. I'm just telling you how shit worked for my family. This is why we well-dressed men. This is why we good with the women. This is why we look like we got it together when we be catching pure fucking hell. We know how to avoid the devil by looking and knowing our shit together. Message. I'll sit that with y'all right there. That's what Grandpa Mayo said. And he wore a 3-piece suit every day with a matching hat. What y'all think about that? That's the type of shit Grandma and Grandpa done passed down to me. I would have taken that as a warning. Yeah, boy. I like this. Y'all give me, I'm adjusting this. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm adjusting the lighting. There we go. Hey, I'm telling, listen, a lot of us didn't have people to pass down knowledge to, because if my granddaddy would have said, boy, always keep on clean drawers. Always, that's why we say always keep your shit clean. That's the Southern folk magic term for always keep on clean drawers. Boy, don't never go nowhere without clean drawers on. Translation, keep your shit clean. We say it in different ways. We'll tell a story, make it a joke, so that we'll know and it stick with us because we laughing, we making fun, Oh, what happened to old motherfucking boy, old Pretty Ricky, and the devil should have tore his ass up. Everybody making jokes about it, but we know the dress before we leave the house, no matter where we going. These videos, they more than what you think, people. They entertaining, but this is how I would talk. And yes, I did experience a lot of this stuff I'm talking to you about. Or having hoes. Yes, we have stories about dressing well and undergarments. Yep. That's why when people send attacks and cause depression, it makes you neglect yourself. There you go, Crystal. Y'all getting it. Y'all, I know y'all like me. Y'all like me sometime. Miss P. Because I was thinking I am hacked. Oh, some Clark say that's deep. What's up, KL? Everybody, I'm just sitting up here trying to tell you. So every story I tell you, you're gonna get more than your money's worth. You're gonna get the benefit. These are Southern folk magic. This is Southern folk magic. Ain't nobody gonna teach it like that. Because half of the people that come on my channel to steal spells to use for themselves, they can't sit through the story because they don't really like me. They can't listen to shit I'm saying. They can't find the humor and the laughter in the joy to have that spell done for them or to do it properly. So they come in, they take whatever, when I just give out a regular old spell from Southern Folk Magic, they take it and tweak it and put it on their shit. Half of it be wrong. But if you listen to the story, I give you the when, the why, and how it's supposed to be done. This is how we do it here. Grandma taught me well. Grandpa Mayo taught me well. And we based out of Moultrie, Georgia, people. Think about the people from Alabama, which my grandma don't like. Think about the people in these back ass towns of Mississippi and the mountains of Mississippi and the Carolinas and shit in the down country and the upper country. They got some shit that can blow me and grandma shit out the water, man. Because but it's passed down only to a select few. And don't think them white boys from them sticks ain't got no magic to work on your ass if they need to. They got it. We ain't only spiritual cats on this piece. I'm just telling you, I'm just happy to share. And if y'all rock with me, the 50 people that do, I got your back. That's why I say when y'all listen to my Patreon, I'm teaching, don't be giving that shit away to people, man. These are your protection, your spell work, your shit to have you rivaling anybody who want to fuck you up. Y'all may mix it up with some other internet cat, woman, man, spiritualists out that way, and they can be fucking with you, and you done created a nest, you done created a stick, you done created everything I done taught you, and they sitting that shit get returned back to sender. Fuck them up, and they wonder what's wrong. Don't be, oh, I know how to do this, and I'm finna show you how to do this. That shit is for you. You guys paid your money for it. I'm just being real. Would love to meet Gullah Geechee in the Carolina. All the Gullah Geechee people are good people, man. Yep, they do. Miguel Butler. True. What's up? Take Ben. How they don't fuck with FY. I think that's fuck with. I ain't even been listening to music since I found this page. Oh, thank you, Take Ben. Don't share your spiritual work. No, I made a deal, you know, XYZ to share it because people need it. I can't take this shit to my grave. Man, y'all need this. Y'all need this shit like y'all need water. Cause this is gonna be a spiritual war coming, people. If you got a spiritual energy, because you gotta think they cybernizing everybody, they eat AI in everybody. You guys gotta have a whole spiritual system to come back. Nanobots, all this shit, Bluetooth, all that shit electrical. If you ain't got no spirituality, no soul, no shit to connect you to the earth, nature, and how to do this shit and how to make your spirit glow, man, you gonna burn the fuck out. How many people knew that the iron in your blood, we made out of iron? So we got iron in our blood, our liver, that produce iron. Did you know that there's a certain hertz that was lost to us that you need to attach it directly? Like the police tase you. And I'm looking for this online. If y'all know what I'm talking about, let me know. You need to poke it inside you, inside your body, next to your liver, and turn the dial up to a substantial thing to where you're in agony to simply electrify your blood to fight off all the bacteria and harm in you. Simple like that, because guess what iron does? Iron turns into a magnet when electricity hits it, and it could suck all that shit there. And then you'll say, okay, damn, I got a big varicose vein in my arm. And then you just, and I'm telling you, it's called bloodletting. People used to do it in the day. Think about it. They used to put leeches on them because they lost the real technology. I'm giving you some real shit, so I hope they don't shut my channel down. When you used to see those people with these big old black ass veins, white folks with the big black veins, and they put the leeches on them and have it suck it out, they knew what iodization was of the blood, and they electrically charged their body. All the iron and shit bonded to certain blood cells, and they would have the leeches suck. But back in Africa, this is where you see where they would cut the vein right here on the head. They would cut it, and you'll see the spiritual man, the witch doctor, squeezing that shit out. They be squeezing all the toxins and shit out the body. Cut the arm and squeeze it out. They be squeezing all that black putrid blood out so the body can work. See, Grandma Dill taught me this shit. I'm telling y'all too much. I don't even know how to do it. I've been online searching for the machine. I was trying to make me one, but my brain don't put shit together. I can't put. I don't know what it is about me. I cannot put electronics together. I can't take this computer apart and put that bitch back together. I'm sorry. Technology elude me. I could write your ass a spell in a storybook, but technology, if I had to diffuse a system, a bomb or some shit, we gone. You just, hey man, you try that shit. I'd rather you try, because I know I'm gonna fuck it up. I just don't know how to put together technology like mechanically. But anything else, baby, I'm rocking with you. Miss May May, hey, how you doing? Hold up, I just talked about agents, and Miss May May just came up here. Don't get mad at me, Miss May May. I clicked on the video and heard you say return to sender. I've been saying this since I was 1. It was in my early 20s. It could be what I think is a sinus headache. Ain't that something? Everybody, but y'all see what I'm trying to say. Y'all get my drift I'm putting down. I know this fun, and I want you guys to re-listen to that story on Patreon. Get what out of it. I want you guys to go back and look at your childhood, look at your community, and I want you all to really sit around and look at what's going on at these stores. Stop looking at these bombs in front of these Asian markets and stuff like they bombs, and look at how they protect the store, how they talk to the Asian, how they treat them. That's their family, people. Those bombs and shit at the store, those old Asian people family. They done put them souls in that motherfucker. So they gotta treat them good. They ain't gotta come home with them because they ain't got no home. They in the afterlife. But they done inherit that body, and you'll see the same bomb in front of the same stove for 20 fucking years. You telling me they like him that much, they ain't fix him up? That's a relative doing a job. Ancestors on a mission to protect their resources. I'll leave it at that, y'all. Y'all don't get it. And I've heard of the iron blood pulling before. There you go, Rudy. Already subscribe and like the video. Thank you, KL. Y'all subscribe and like this video. Everybody, y'all don't love me like that, man. Y'all don't care about me. 1,200 people who watch this bitch, and I have 60 likes. Shaking my head. Joya! I'm not taking my son to the Asian market anymore. Just let the Asians have Mimi Lottie. That's how people do. Yeah, they janky with me, but I care about them. I love them too. They all right. Oh shit, what did I do? I flipped over something. Come on, get back to it. Get back to it, please. I touched something, y'all. Oh man, I probably got it. Oh, there it go. Woo. No, Miss Mimi, I see the Miss Maymay, I see the name, and I was talking about Asians and stuff. How Asian people have their stuff. How I think Asian people have their stuff at the store, and I seen the name MEIM Maymay. So I just was making jokes about your name, about you being Asian. Was the Asian lady in her original body? Yes, the Asian lady was in Miss Wang was in her original body. Even the Asian people at the store when we went down there and they put on the all white and they had the red lipstick and the white powder on their face like a Japanese anime cartoon. All white. The man had on red lipstick, white on his neck, no skin tone was showing, white long sleeve gown and pants, red boots, red shoes, and a red sash and the beads around their waist. And they was trying to exercise, so they was all white with red on. What that mean, I don't know. They couldn't talk to grandma about spirituality. She went in her room and put on her all white and put on red accents too. Thank you, Marquita. Thank you, Marquita. Yeah, boy. Somebody love me. Chaka show. Chaka show. Chaka show. Chaka show. Everybody, chaka show. Everybody, come on. Chaka show. Chaka Shaw, you're going to have to give us a video of you dancing to that song. Boo thing, leave me alone. Let me have fun with Chaka Shaw. Everybody, y'all don't know how much I love telling y'all these stories. My kids don't listen to me no more. I'm just a crazy dad. Y'all do. Y'all sit up there and think I'm crazy. But yeah. But I done been on here an hour. I hope y'all got some entertainment. I hope y'all got some enjoyment. I hope y'all got some real deal education on the spiritual nature from this story and from this live here. And only thing I'm gonna say, I'm starting to get choked up. When I'm starting to get choked up, they let me know that spirit telling me to shut it down. Spirit say, hey, you done said too much, you done had your thing, we done gave you some time, nigga, get your ass off here. Too nosy to mute all the way, all the time. White faces with red say like no theater. Oh, like the theater or geisha. Damn. Is also known as the art of walking. Oh, that's what they say. Okay, Bria J. All right, Ella. I'll read it. All right, everybody. I'm finna let you guys go. Hey, before I get off of here, if you guys have subscribed to my Patreon, this is only for Patreon members. And trust me, I don't care what tier you on. This offer is just for you guys. And I am going to check. So please put your Patreon name. If you got Lickum Low 9000, I ain't going to know who you is. If it don't say Lickum Low 9000 on your Patreon name, I'm going to discard. I need you guys to send that letter to my P.O. box. Patreons only. December the 2nd, I will be doing a community offering. I am going to kill a goat. This is free of charge. You ain't got to send me a dime. You are a Patreon member. I don't care what tier. Long as you paying. It is what it is. Nobody get this for free no more. I can't do it. So long as you paying, you write me a letter. You have to mail it. It has to be handwritten. I don't need it typed on a computer. I don't need it done like that. If your ass can't write, that's the only way I'm going to let you type it. But you got to sign your name at the bottom. I do not read your letter. It is not for me to read. Only thing I do, I scrap them open. I take the letter out the envelope. I put it on the pile. I do what I got to do. Let the blood drip. Let it dry out. I put the herbs in the where it got to go and what I got to do. And I set it on fire. And I stoke that fire all night for y'all. And I burn that offering to the spirits. This is December, the day that everybody's supposed to truly do an offering to gods everywhere, on everybody's behalf in the family. I'm going to be fanning that bitch all night. I'm not taking no phone calls. I ain't December the 2nd. So don't call me. Don't book a reading on that day. I'm not going to do it. You will be getting a refund. And I'm going to do that for you on that day, December the 2nd, this year. But if I don't got your letter, it don't work. I got Celestial Earth Goddess. I got her letter sitting on my Shango altar. Celestial Earth Goddess, you set yours early. And yes, you are sitting on your boyfriend altar in there. Yeah. You know, that's my boo thing, y'all. Me, her, and Oprah got a throuple going on, but she don't admit it. She ain't gonna tell you, but I'm messy. I'm gonna tell you. That's my boo thing. Me, her, and Oprah got it going on, baby. She ran from us. We got too wild in that bedroom on her ass. She say, I can't take this, Baron. Oprah say, baby, come back. She's like, all right, Oprah, you're a bitch too. And ran. Left us alone. Oh, you a player in these streets? Slim Clark, the P.O. Box. Everybody, here go my P.O. Box. P.O. Box 550803, Orlando, Florida 32855. Send your letter. You're gonna miss out. This is free prosperity shit on the day it's supposed to be. I'm feeding the spirits, every last single one. I'm on your behalf, free of charge. Y'all rock with me all year. You telling me I can't do this and y'all patronize my channel? You crazy. I'll be a madman just to take and not give back. So this is what I'm gonna do. But that letter need to be handwritten. These are the rules. Handwritten, mailed to me. I need a physical copy. I don't need an email because I'm not printing shit out. I need you to put your direct in there. I don't read your letter. You can say you want to grow your goddamn ass back. You want to grow your little edges. I'm not going to read and judge. I don't read them. I open them. I do what I got to do. That's between you and the spirit. So don't be asking for nothing stupid like a radio controlled car. Ask for something really good that you going to ask the spirit for. This is your communication. I promise I won't read none of y'all letters. I don't care what you ask for. Y'all business, but I'm telling y'all for my Patreon members that are paying members, and I'm gonna count how many letters I got. If I got 222 paid patrons right at the moment. If I get 500 letters, I'm checking names. Okay, and make sure you put your Patreon name up there so I can check it. I am literally gonna check per letter. So that's all I gotta say. All right, everybody, I'm finna let you guys go. I am Tyke, telling you guys sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction, but it's the truth, no doubt. Take care. God bless. Much love. And remember, I got your back now. I love y'all. And check out them Asians. Y'all check it out for me. Y'all think I'm lying or y'all think I'm capping? Send me a message. Say, Baron, you wrong. But I guarantee y'all gonna see that I'm right. All right, everybody. Y'all be good. Now, I never went live on the video. I know to go live on the phone. So I went live on here, so I got to figure out how to cut it off. So I'm finna have an old man moment. Y'all just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, so I'm over here on the live. That's the camera. You don't have access to this feature. Don't judge. Okay, it say end screen. So I'm finna end screen. Bam. You say your screen will stop immediately and you will no longer be live. End.